Hi, my name is Katul, and I wanted to talk about not, bullshitting yourself into believing anything really. Anything that anybody else says, anything that you believe, or any, societal programs or memes even, or even saying in a spiritual fashion that we are all one. It's not. If you blindly believe something without actually experiencing it or knowing it from experience, then you aren't actually really getting what it's saying. And even like the New Age movement, people say a lot of things, and it was the New Age movement has been good for opening people's minds up, but it's time to move past that even, to a timeless perception of reality. So it's really hard to describe, but even the masters or the previously enlightened beings who have roamed the earth, they were talking about something that goes beyond our perception of reality. It's also within this, but it's much more, not to degrade this reality whatsoever, because all of your cells are galaxies and all that shit. So, but what I'm saying is, don't let your thoughts, they aren't. Nobody owns anything. The creation just keeps on like sucking in on itself. It just so it's just worlds within worlds within worlds within worlds, and it keeps going. So if I say the center of an atom or whatever, I mean that that fractal mirror type perception of reality, where everything is a fractal reflection of everything. So, and not to degrade thoughts either. People like to say they aren't their thoughts, or they aren't this body, or any of that stuff. And granted, like this body's gonna die and all that stuff, but if we are everything, then we are also our thoughts. I don't like the English language, because it's not in tune with reality, because language programs reality, and it programs your DNA and all this, and English is not wired. It's a primitive language that doesn't really properly communicate anything. So when I express a more natural language that just comes naturally, like a child would, speaking to inanimate objects or anything. What I'm trying to say is just the thoughts can build up on themselves, and you can have thoughts about your thoughts about your thoughts, about your feelings, about your perception, about your anything. So when you can clear out all of this shit inside of you that's been programmed that you don't even necessarily know is there, and there's ways to do this. There's a process called bars, in which somebody puts their hands mostly on your head in a very specific fashion, and your body knows how to run these energetic processes that recycle energy, and deletes old programs, even though it might take a while to integrate all of this in your awareness. Your perception of reality changes greatly when you clear out all the old programs, and I've had a couple of intense enlightening experiences. I don't even like to call it that. The language just has all sorts of connotations in which we need to slowly fade the English out in other languages. But yeah, so you clear out all this stuff, and I can do bar sessions and stuff, and I know there are people that know how to do it, and I will be doing them and all this other jazz. But when I've had contact with extraterrestrial family, in which, you know, my name, Cthulhu, is part of my multi-dimensional name, which was channeled to me, which is a different language. You know, it's Aka Cthulhu Monet Se Tabla, so it's like a song. It's pretty much how to locate me anywhere in the universe. So, you know, what I'm saying is that when I've had contact with these beings, they've helped me feel what it's going to be like when they come visit me, and it gets really intense, and my entire reality just starts dissolving around me and turning into this void. It's just black, and my body just starts tingling all over, and I'm having visions, and I'm speaking with them telepathically, and you know, there's much more than our perception right now, but it's within this perception right now as well. But the more that you actually are feeling what's like, how this is occurring right now, and that this is a dream in which you are making it real. It is real, but there's levels of illusion, and how much you can affect the dream, in that most people's current state of awareness are not there. And that's what I'm, you know, here for, is holding that space. I haven't been talking a lot, but I know that I need to evolve my communication, because that's part of what I'm here to do, is to help evolve language, and to help open up to languages that are already there. So when these ETs were, you know, speaking with me, it felt very, it was just like they were helping me remember who I am, and they were helping me, you know, connect my consciousness with like the moon or a star, and like I was moving it or at least trying to, but I can see them moving, but it consciously moving them in a certain direction or something, because I can look at the moon and see it move in my reality, or a star, or like I can, if I focus enough at some points, when I was having these enlightening experiences, the entire room would just pretty much almost collapse, and I was working with telekinesis and stuff briefly. um, so once you clear out all of this stuff inside of you, it's things that you don't even realize are there, and the bars can definitely help. Um, you know, Programming from church to advertising, or all this shit, and your your subconscious is full of all this stuff. Your personal subconscious, which is ruled by Uranus. Um, Tangent. Yeah, so yeah, pretty much, everything that any teacher has ever talked about is real, and the New Age stuff kind of clouds it up a little bit and makes it all these thoughts and beliefs and perceptions that most people, or a lot of people, haven't necessarily experienced for themselves fully, and they're not actually able to feel things like for real. They have lots of blocked up emotions and lots of silly things inside of them, and yeah, which stems from childhood mostly. So the way every aspect of our way of living needs to evolve. So that's what I'm here to help do with language and music. And if you haven't heard my music, please check it out, because what I'm channeling through music is really very powerful, and I'm going to be putting on an album soon, and all this good stuff. And I'm a bard, which means that I'm here to channel this music for the evolution of the human race, helping to bring awareness to the fact that this is a dream, pretty much. So, yeah. Yeah. So I have all these crazy orchestrations inside of me, and all this. I do lots of different tunings on my guitar, and it gets really crazy sounding. So, and I play a lot of instruments, and I want to learn a lot. So yeah, all that aside, I know tangent, whatever. Yeah, so pretty much, yeah, don't let other people skew your perception of reality. You can view it however you want, which I highly encourage. Because even teachings can throw you off. Be your own. Be your own. Yeah. If you're not you, like, if you can embody all of who you are completely, and that just makes everything even better. So yeah, be your complete unique drop in the entire universal ocean, and fuck it. Just fuck it. Yeah. Okay.